COMC has provided us data for the month of October 2022, all the biggest sellers, baseball, basketball, football, hockey, and Marvel cards. Stick around.
Silence, you furry fool! I've had it with your whining and bumbling.
Hello to all my sports card collectors, investors, all of my collectibles friends. How we doing? It is another day. It is another card video. We got some big college football on today. We got Georgia, Tennessee, and then I think it's LSU and... oh, who are they playing? Is it LSU, Alabama? I don't know. There's a big game on tonight as well. So some big college football on. We're going to be talking about the pro sports today, though. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, the big red button down below. Also connect with me on IG at SportsCardDad. And I'm also on Twitter, the SportsCardDad. All right, this data is from channel sponsor COMC. They're the sponsor of this video, and they've provided this data. It is mainly based on volume of sales, not dollar amount. So when you look at kind of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's based on volume because if you're doing it by sales, you could have one giant sale that vaults a particular athlete up to the top of the list. So it's done by number of cards sold. And then also it is including sales that are on COMC.com. It's including sales that are eBay sales that are via COMC. And then also port sales as well. So it's kind of just taking everything in the bucket and spitting out the numbers. A couple of little news and notes that were passed along to me. Michael Jordan was the #1 seller of items in October. Spider-Man was the largest seller in dollars, helped by the EPAC sales. The Marvel Metal stuff has really been flying, and that's really kind of the bulk of a lot of this stuff. Spider-Man always kind of he's the MJ of Marvel characters. As we're leading up to the World Cup, Cristiano Ronaldo is the highest selling soccer player in both volume and dollars for the month of October. How does Ronaldo fall? Is he going to be the greatest? You got Messi, and you've got Ronaldo, and of course you've got Pele. But I'm just kind of curious for all the soccer fans out there, when you're looking at Ronaldo and you're looking at Messi, they have just such illustrious careers. How do you pick kind of your top guy out of that? Because there's people, I feel like it's almost like a LeBron MJ argument, and people get really fired up over that Messi Ronaldo type debate. Let me know your thoughts. If you're a soccer person, why is either or the greatest? All right, we're going to start with the Marvel top 5. Not a lot of surprises here, except for the last one. We've got Spider-Man, Wolverine 1 and 2 per usual. Captain America always up here in the top 5. He is number 3. Venom number 4, the villain slash hero, the hero villain. And then number 5, Green Goblin. I thought this was kind of cool. So I wonder if, is there something that was announced that I just missed? Is Green Goblin making a comeback? Is there a new comic book? Is there a new movie coming out that is just based around Green Goblin? That would actually kind of be a cool spin-off for Marvel, is to do a Green Goblin movie and really explore more of the origins of the Osborn family and this and that. Because, you got Green Goblin, you got the Hobgoblin. They're very important villains for Marvel, so I wouldn't mind seeing kind of a standalone. Let's move to baseball. All right, for October, this is not going to be much of a surprise. Aaron Judge was #1, the home run hero this year, and the Yankees unfortunately fell short. I know for Yankees fans, always kind of the regular season heroes, but what they care about are the championships, and lately it just hasn't been there for them. But Aaron Judge, I think there was a lot of hope that the Yankees go and just have an amazing postseason run and kind of just round out the Cinderella season that Aaron Judge had. But here we are. Number 2, we've got Mike Trout. Number 3, Bryce Harper battling in the World Series, although as of recording this, the Astros are up 3-2 and they're playing tonight. So it could actually be all over tonight. Are the Phillies going to fight back? Bryce and the Phillies? It would be nice for me because I just don't have any skin in the game. I always go for kind of that team that hasn't won. I'd like to see Bryce Harper win one. So let's go Phillies tonight. Shohei Ohtani, number 4, and then also Albert Pujols is there rounding out that top 5. Basketball top 5. All right, it's only active players because as we say every week, MJ is #1 for basketball, but we got LeBron, always number 2. He's the active player. Giannis vaults up to number 2 on this list. He's been playing like just out of his mind lately. The Bucks looking like a snack out there on the basketball court, just playing really, really good ball. Zion at number 3, he's hurt-ish. He's got a hip thing. He's coming back from it. Number 4, Steph Curry. What's going on with these Warriors? You know, the Warriors, the champs, you know, really look pretty loaded, frankly. I haven't been watching enough of the games to know, like, what's kind of going wrong for them. Is it just unlucky breaks or what? But the Warriors kind of slumping a little bit here. And then we've got Ja Morant, the electrifying player for the Grizzlies. He has rounded out the 5 spot. Football top 5. Number 1 is Tom Brady. Are these Bucs going to be able to get things back in order? Really, the Bucs and my Saints are the bottom of the football barrel. The NFC South is just bad. Really, really bad right now. And Tom Brady is trying to figure it out. I feel like now with kind of the divorce finalized and they're just kind of moving on from it, and that's not a huge news topic, I think that he's going to be pretty locked and loaded. I think the Bucs are still going to be tough in the NFC South, so we'll see what happens there. But they did lose Shaq Barrett, one of their big pass rushers. This is kind of what happened to us. You know, injuries riddle the team, and then it's like, it doesn't matter. I mean, you can have Tom Brady, you can have whatever, but I mean, if half the team is on IR or out, that presents some big problems. That's kind of what the Saints have been dealing with. We just put Michael Thomas on injured reserve for like the 9th year in a row. It's so frustrating. So Tom Brady at 1, he's still the guy. He's still the most popular. Patrick Mahomes sits at number 2. Jalen Hurts and the high-flying Eagles are at number 3. Jalen Hurts, man, just showing out. Joe Burrow, number 4. I still think Joe Burrow is, I've watched some Bengals games, and I watched Bengals at the Saints, and that guy is just damn good. I think that if, you know, barring health and all that, I think he's going to have a really great career. The thing that stinks about his cards is that they're 2020, and that is really when kind of the overprinting really occurred. It's just the problem with Joe Burrow is going to be which cards are the cards. You know, when you're looking at getting in, you know, on a guy like Joe Burrow, it's like, where do you start? You know, are you getting color matches? Are you getting orange rookies? Or you know, I think that's kind of the tricky part. It's kind of like the same problem you have with Shaq in 1992. You know, stuff is just printed to the max, and it's like, is it going to be worth anything because there's just so much of it? Joe Burrow, though, exciting player. Then, of course, another exciting player, Josh Allen, sitting at 5. The Bills look just damn good. I mean, it's going to be a wild playoff season, the way that some of these, so there are some really, really good teams out there, so it's going to be fun to watch. All right, we'll round out with the sport that I know the least about, and it's hockey. Hockey top 5. The number 1 guy, guys, again, my hockey people, who the heck is this? Number 1, Gabe Villette. I'm definitely saying the name wrong. Who is that? He is at number 1, I assume. Again, it's got to be a hot rookie or something. I'm just missing it. Alex Ovechkin, I know that guy. He is number 2. Nick Robertson sits at number 3. Connor McDavid, I know Connor McDavid is at 4. And then Nathan McKinnon rounds it out at 5. I always like the hockey list because it's ever changing. A lot of the other lists, you know, some of the same people and they just kind of move up and down. But with hockey, I feel like it's all over the place. And I just wonder, is that hockey prospecting? Is that rookie prospecting? Or what is that? I mean, yes, of course, you've got Ovechkin and you've got Connor McDavid. Those are regulars. But outside of that, you have a lot of new names that just kind of fly onto this thing. So, all right, guys, let me know your thoughts. Make sure to check out COMC.com. A lot of times, if you're looking at a buy it now on eBay and it's a COMC listing, go over to COMC and save some money. The price is lower on COMC if it's a COMC listing. So just kind of a little tidbit there if you didn't know that, if you might be new and just don't know. All right, guys, stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.